The fog never really lifts here. Oh, you knew? I have never seen you here. Yes, I was talking about that wretched fog that creeps through the alleys and curls beneath the shutters, carrying with it the smell of coal, smoke, piss, sweat, and rotting cabbage. Welcome to the brothel. I am helping the madame. I shall be in charge of the newcomers such as you. Are you of age? You look awfully young, but then again, so did we when we first arrived. Now, we let you sleep until midday, but usually we wake up much earlier. The madam shouts us to rise. She's already at her books counting her coins, you know. She's sipping gin with her breakfast. Your room, have you seen it? They made you sleep in the cellar because, well, you're new. But we will be giving you a room. It's small. Don't get too excited. The wallpaper is peeling. The sheets sour from too many nights. They never are clean, are they? Even when we clean them. Would you be a doll and go wash your face? Right there in the basin. Yes. Oh, I know, that cold grey water that smells faintly of iron. Delightful, isn't it? Welcome to your new life. Your teeth. Show them to me. They look rotten. You need to take good care of your teeth. Customers will be looking at them. A tip. Scrub your teeth with a rag dipped in baking soda. That should do the trick. As for your body, when it starts aching, well, there's no remedy for that, really. Your hips will be bruised. The cat. You're not afraid, it's just a cat. Here, we dress at best we can. As you can see, mostly gowns of faded satin. Some patched so many times, they look like kilts. I know. Corsets stuck too tight so we look younger and slimmer. That's what men like. And powder to cover the sallow skin. Rouge to make us look happy. And of course, coal to darken our eyes. You will have to fix your hair into curls, just like mine. It's the fashion. Some cheap perfume should be of use as well, even though, you know, it will always faintly smell of smoke, whatever we do. I shall open for the cat to leave. Hold on a minute. The madam, she cares for us. You might think that she look at us as though we were livestock, smirking when she's happy with the way we look, slapping us when she's not. But she is looking after us. Of course, after each bedding, you must give her the money you earn, all of the coins. If you're lucky, maybe you can hide a coin or two, so you can buy a hot shepherd's pie in the streets. Feel like you actually own something. this is very important. There's one hidden in your room, should you need it. I would rather you don't. The parlor downstairs is our stage. This is where we shine. Velvet curtains, heavy with dust, mirrors clouded with age, and candles burning, dripping wax on the mantel. By late afternoon, it's completely crowded. Oh yes, the customer arrives. Some of them are clerks, their colors too tight, cheek pink with the alcohol and the shame. Others are sailors, bold, laughing, reeking of salt and cheap rum. And some of them are just boys who want to know more about the mysteries of love, if we shall call it like that. Finally, there are rich men as well, with their hats and their cigars. But those, beware, they might be rich, but they will never give us their real name. They pay more, but they expect obedience. They expect silence, and sometimes cruelties they would never ask their wife to perform. We ply them with drinks, mostly gin or porter, sometimes champagne if madam wants to impress. You should laugh louder than you want to, sing bawdy songs, let them touch your arm as if you were flattered. But with each smile, each flutter of the lashes is a trick learned long ago. Of course you know nothing, but with time you will learn how to seduce a man. Not that it is too hard. Then it all takes place upstairs. The rooms are narrow, the beds creaking, and the sheet never truly feel clean, as I said before. Sometimes the act is over quickly with a grunt and a coin tossed over onto the table. Other times it drags on, and what you must do if it does, float away with your mind. Just think of the fields you knew as a girl, the smell of grass after rain. And the money, always the money, as I said, is collected by the madam. If you manage to hide a shilling or two, you might be able to buy a hot meal from a street vendor's or scrap of ribbon, which will make you feel as though you own something. Finally, in between acts, as we call it, we talk. We like each other, us, the girls of the brothel. But some of us disappear. Mary, for example, she was spitting blood last week. The doctor said it was consumption or something. She has disappeared. No one knows whether she's at the hospital or her grave. But we don't ask. It's easier not to. So, now that I've explained to you everything, it is time for you to meet the madam. And now for my personal gift. Do not tell the madame I gave you this. This one might be handy, just to scare them off if one is too loving.